Buonasera a tutti ragazzi, eccoci con Alan Wake 2. Allora, proseguiamo con il gioco.
Thomas Zane had ended our talk in what felt like a paranoid fit. I had what I needed from him. There was another murder site in the hotel to guide me further toward my escape. I had to write my way to it.
Allora, abbiamo circa un'oretta ragazzi, perché poi dovrei posarmi un po' onestamente. Cerchiamo di combinare qualcosina. Devo allineare questo. Scusatemi. Sembra che non devo fare niente. No, devo allineare questo.
Whispers from the police radio kept me awake at night. The word through the ether. A murder in the backdrop of a play featuring a murder cult. Huh. How meta can you get? He said, looking knowingly at the camera. I could sense the cult of the word in this, and their leader, Mr. Scratch. Rumored to be Alan Wake, the writer who'd gone missing years before.
The hotel was a perfect setting for a Casey story. I was on the right path.
Devo scendere o dove? Io prenderei l'ascensore, non lo so, un po' confuso.
I would start at the entrance lobby.
Si è aperta la porta dell'ascensore, quindi diciamo che ha più senso di andare di qua.
The entrance hall set the mood, where everyone had come in. The victim, the murderer, the detective. An idea, clear as a vision, waited for me here. The plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft, back at the beginning, but closer to my goal.
Capito, ma... Oh madonna, spavento. Mi credo da solo di spavento.
So you were the director of this play?
Yeah, that's me. Our performance of the cult was cursed from the pre-show ritual on. The cult is an immersive theatrical experience.
Uh-huh. You're gonna have to walk me through.
No. No, cazzo.
So you were the director of this play?
Yeah, that's me. Our performance of the cult was cursed from the pre-show ritual on. The cult is an immersive theatrical experience.
Uh-huh. You're gonna have to walk me through what that means.
Immersive theater. A play where the audience can participate, spread across this hotel. The cult is a legend. The only written copy of the manuscript lost, the play is passed on as oral tradition between theater companies. Each company only performs it once. The play was said to have special power. You were like kids playing with a Ouija board. And when you call for the devil, he will come.
The pre-show ritual. That's it. Set it up. Start from the beginning.
Adesso ragazzi sono ritornato perché non mi spiavo più praticamente. Proviamo a vedere qua cosa troviamo.
Layers upon layers. A play about a murder cult infiltrated by a real murder cult.
Allora, qua c'è un salvataggio e ne approfitto. Oh, beh, stava di qua.
I couldn't get in. I was missing something.
Ho capito. Sarà la stanza sbagliata questa qua.
The room at the end of the corridor was closed off. It felt significant. Something terrible would happen there.
Tipo questa qui?
Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible. I had to be at the scene to see and understand it in order to change it. The troupe were busy building their own Wicker Man, where they themselves would be sacrificed. The prop room had been changed from room 104 to room 225.
Perfetto. Vabbè, 104 è mica di qua, scusate. No, mica con la porta chiusa che abbiamo beccato prima. Eh sì, proprio lei. Allora. No, che piuttosto rossa non inquietantissimo. Neanche dove cazzo salto fuori. Ma cosa devo fare? Ah. Mettiamo quello A più o meno.
Wake. I need the words. You can't take the words.
The shadows faded back into darkness.
Ma qua labirinto di camere, cioè, un cazzo, posso dirmi. Cioè, sempre molto confuso sto gioco, cioè. Ma qua è chiuso. Senza... Non capisco dove sto cazzo di posto, cioè. Fanno un po'. Vediamo. Che cazzo di casino è? Ragazzi, ma... Boh. Chiave stanza 200. X. A 209. Questa affanculo. No.
Hey,
Ok.
Alan. How's the memory doing?
Sorry, who are you?
Kidding.
Good to see you, Tim.
You had me going.
Cozy place you got here.
You know, your disappearance from Bright Falls is still the only thing that folks talk about. Well, that and Deerfest. Is this where you ended up back in 2010?
You know about that?
I am the sheriff of Bright Falls. Or I was.
Facciamo...
Are you related to Sarah Breaker? She was the sheriff of Bright Falls back in 2010.
Yeah, she's my cousin. I had a police sketch made of Door based on my dreams. I sent it around and Sarah recognized the face from an old case file from the 80s. I moved out there to look into it and became sheriff after she left to join the feds.
What was in the case file about Door?
Not a lot of details in it. A local man named Orland Door went missing near Cauldron Lake. Eyewitnesses claim he was struck by a bolt of lightning and just vanished. I never found any official records of a Orland Door living in town or anywhere. Another dead end.
So Deerfest is still a thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's bigger than ever. You know, I got zapped here right before it was about to happen.
Funny, me too.
Ok. Andiamo dall'inizio. Vabbè, tante cose un po' buttate, pizzate, diciamo.
The ballroom would be the stage of a key scene in the play.
Ok. Ok, ok, qua è importante allora. Questo è giusto sicuramente. Perusa sala Favara 219, 208.
The cult in the play was called the Cult of the Tree. With their deer masks, they were the backwoods echo of the cult of the word's urban horror.
Cioè, 119 o 202? Non ho capito. Per il 119 questo qua. Qua non c'è niente. Ah no, questa porta qua però non c'era prima, infatti 202. Eccola qua. Che sono colleganti.
This is where they gathered before the play. This is where it began.
Ok. Proviamo ad andare alla mappa.
Another vision, another idea.
Guarda che voce.
Why set up a play in a hotel? Why this hotel?
Because the rent is cheap? No. The ocean view was perfect for this. It's said to be haunted. Dark stories about murder, death, suicide. Supposedly, an actual cult once performed an unspeakable ritual to summon something in the ballroom. Did we summon the same thing? Tapped into something horrifying? It seemed like it was part of the play, but it wasn't. Does that sound crazy?
You don't want to ask me about crazy, kid.
A haunted hotel. Yes. That's a trope for a reason.
Eseguo l'invocazione nella sala navale. Quindi devo andare qua.
I couldn't add a new element from here.
Quindi torniamo indietro, quindi. Ma dove cazzo è la sala navale? Di qua. Allora, voglio uno. Qua. Voglio uno.
It's getting real, all right. I recognized my writer's room on the stage. I almost dreaded the ideas this would conjure up.
Nice set you got here. What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play, it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star role. I got a big-time celebrity to play him, and he was method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the cult mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
And who was this mystery celebrity? Let me guess. Alan Wake?
I wish I could tell you, but turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, Shit got weird when he was around. Some of the crew joked that we'd actually hired the devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch is the devil. He was born to play the role.
I had to agree with Casey on that.
Oh, diavolo.
This thread would create something terrible in the scene, but it's what the story needed.
Io devo far seguire le tracce del demonio. Quindi vanno di qua avanti. Cioè di qua nel senso... Sì, ragazzi, però mi sa che ci salutiamo qua perché io sono molto stanco, per la verità. Sì. E possiamo salutarci qua, ragazzi, sono stanchissimo. Ho sonno, per cui è meglio che mi interrompo qua prima di fare danni. Bene ragazzi, vi saluto, grazie perché avete visto questo video di Anna Week 2, ci vediamo al prossimo video, ciao a tutti, alla prossima, ciao ciao.